Arg. Is that what Popeye does? I'm not quite sure. This is Frank Yosa, broker for franklyrealty.com, and this is the wheel estate cam for Inman. Just so you know, the camera is attached to the steering wheel, so if you notice a little bit of spinning, hopefully that won't make you too sick. So this is the Halloween, the first edition of the Inman video. So I thought I'd deck out in something. I wanted to go out in the boat with the whole sailor outfit motif, but it's raining, so we're gonna have to do it in the old car, the wheel estate cam. So what we're gonna be talking about over the next few weeks are different product reviews for realtors, for the industry, trends, just broker to broker discussions on how to be more efficient using technology, whole bunch of stuff. It's gonna be really exciting. Hopefully you will subscribe and continually watch the videos. So today I'm going to talk about cameras. I love cameras. I love every single feature, and I look into every single feature of the camera, and people oftentimes ask me, well, what camera should I get? And I say, it depends. I'm sorry, it actually takes a brain. You've actually got to look at all the different features of the cameras, from expense to how wide it is to convenience, and decide what works for you. But I do have a top 3 or 4 cameras I'm going to show you right now. The number one thing for indoor photography for real estate is wide. How wide is the camera? How wide is the lens? The camera right there that I have is the Kodak V570. Now it has a sister model over here that I have, which is the Kodak V705. Yes, it is pink. Why did I buy it in pink? Not because I like pink, but because they don't make it anymore. Sorry for the turn here. If I tilt my head, does it make it look like I'm still straight up? Anyhow, they don't make the camera anymore. So why am I reviewing a camera that they don't make anymore? You can still buy it on eBay. So you can buy it on eBay, set up alerts for the camera V570 or the camera V705. 705 is about 30, 40 bucks more. You can buy them anywhere from $150 to $300, depending on the quality and who's selling it. The 705 has 7 megapixel resolution instead of 5. That doesn't matter at all for indoor photography. You might care about it if you're using it for your travel camera. The benefits of this camera is that it's the widest of all these point and shoot cameras that I'm reviewing. For me, wide is so important. The other benefit is it has in-camera stitching. This is mind-boggling. It'll allow you to take 3 photographs. It'll help you line up the photographs. Line up like this tree is where the other photo ended, and then you start another shot. And when you're done, it will combine all 3 images into one long panoramic image. So it's called in-camera panoramic stitching. Other cameras, you have to use software. It's a pain in the neck. The other benefits of this camera is it does video for long periods of time. I've done it for up to 80 minutes. Some cameras will only do 20 minutes. So if you need to be doing longer classes, the other cameras won't work for you. Which I found when I recommended another camera to NVAR and they went to record a 1-hour class, it turned off. So these features matter. So that's the dual lens. Oh, by the way, this is what your camera looks like. I'm going to zoom in here. That's what your camera looks like as far as how wide it is. A 35 millimeter. This a 28 millimeter. Hopefully I pressed those correctly. Let me double check. This is how wide my camera is. This is what your camera looks like. So hopefully you'll see a big difference in how wide it is. So the next camera I'm going to go into is the Canon. Actually, I'm going to do the Samsung first. I've got 2 Samsung models here. This is the NV24HD. I bought a whole bunch of them refurbished on Amazon for 130 bucks, but normally they run about 200 bucks. And I also bought the HZ10W, same as the Samsung, with one more feature. One downside is how big it is, but one more feature, and that feature is it does longer video. The NV24, which I love, does not do long video, shuts off after 20 minutes. That doesn't work if you're doing a long video of a class. Keep in mind that YouTube is only 10 minutes. So if you're gonna be just shooting stuff for YouTube, the NV24 is great. Why do I love a 24mm camera instead of a 23mm camera? 2 reasons. One, you can still buy it. They're still making them, selling them refurbished on Amazon as well. But it has a pause feature for video. Mind-bogglingly important. A pause feature allows you to be shooting a condo building, and you're walking in. I just wanted to show my muscles actually. You walk into the condo building and you can do a video of the lobby, hit the pause button, go upstairs, go to your unit, do a video of the unit, and then go upstairs to hit pause, go upstairs to the roof. Mind-bogglingly saves, I thought that was a cop. Mind-bogglingly saves you hours versus doing video editing. Video editing sucks unless you know what you're doing and you've already gotten over the 10-hour learning curve for video editing. This camera cuts out video editing, and I love it for that. As far as resolution, it has higher resolution, 10 megapixels instead of 5 and 7, but again, megapixels does not matter. This also has HD video. The video is higher quality, which kind of doesn't matter with YouTube, but you might like the HD model. And then finally, this camera is the Canon. The one I have here, don't write this down, is the SD870. I no longer recommend this. It's a little bit wider than the Samsung. They just came out with a skinnier one, which is a SD980 Canon. It's 24mm, but it does not have the pause feature. It only shoots shorter videos, like 20 minutes, does not do the 1 hour, regardless of the battery or disk space. But the other thing is that it doesn't have, oh, by the way, you want to buy a silicone case cover for this. Keeps it from breaking. Those cases that you normally put your camera in, that you put on the counter, and you go take pictures, and then you drop the camera and your case is on the counter. This is a constant silicone cover that comes, they make it for the Canon, but not the other cameras. The 980, what I like about it is the quality of the durability and the quality. Canon is much sharper, much higher quality images, and it's more durable. You can drop this a few times, even without the rubber cover, and be much better off. The Kodak, it will break. It breaks quickly. I've broken a few of them. It kind of stinks, but that's what you do to get an ultra-wide, convenient camera. So the 24 is going to be a great camera, much more durable, doesn't have that video pause, and also you don't need so much the sharpness and the quality lens. You don't need that so much for an interior photo of a home that's going to be reproduced on the internet. And lastly, the digital SLR. I didn't really talk about these because these are over $1,000. They do get wider. This camera is technically a 10 to 20mm, but because it's on a different system, the 10mm is actually a 16mm. So we're comparing a 16mm to a 23, and then these other ones are 24. And the Canon, this Canon is a 28, but they now have the 24mm that just came out, which is much better and smaller. So those are all the different features. Hopefully you've learned a thing or two. My name is Frank Yosa, blog.franklyrealty.com. You can also follow me on Twitter at franklyrealty, and hopefully you can follow me on Inman for every week. We're gonna have something different. Hope you enjoyed it, and see you later.